16일 코드 A를 시작으로 오늘 대망의 결승전까지 3개월간 숨가쁘게 달려온 2014 GSL 시즌3. 자, 그 어떤 시즌보다 강력하고 화려한 선수들이 함께한 만큼 별들의 전쟁을 방불케 했습니다. 자, 뿐만 아니라 이 선수들의 입담과 스토리도 정말 볼만했는데요. 이번 시즌3를 빛내준 선수들의 에피소드와 뒷이야기를 한데 모아봤습니다. 앞을 훤히 내다본 듯한 선수들의 선견지명이 돋보였던 이번 시즌, 그 귀신 같은 속을 한번 느껴보시죠. 오랜만에 조지명 씨를 맞아 16강 진출자를 대상으로 한 앙케이트 조사가 있었습니다.
윤수가 꼭 올라왔으면 좋겠어요. 우리 너무 불쌍하잖아요. 꼭 결승 갔으면 좋겠어요. 우승은 모르겠고, 아니, 우승은 안 해도 돼요. 결승만 가면.
아니 우승 안 해도 돼.
제 생각에 결승만 가면 이제 완전 스타가 되는 거죠.
4연속 결승이지 1년 내내 맞았지.
김도국 선수?
김도국 선수가
코드 A만 올라가면은 자기 실력이 제대로 나올 것 같아서.
저 선수.
아 진짜?
저거 모르겠어요.
닭고스 김도국 모든 선수들이 무서운 선수 사고를 정말 엄청나게 치네요.
이용호 선수? 이기면 제가 얻는 이익이 굉장히 클 것 같아서 반응이 좋으니까 이기면 일단.
이영호 선수가 조지명식에서 우승을 차지했습니다. 박수 선수 박수가 됐습니다.
무조건 올라가야겠다. 조용히 있으려면 아무 소리도 안 들으려면 올라가야겠다.
네. 이번 시즌 경기 외적으로 유행처럼 번진 것들 기억하시나요? GSL 시즌3를 휩쓸고 지나간 핫 이슈 함께 보시죠.
아직 신에게는
때는 바야흐로 1700만 관객 동원 영화 명량이 흥행몰이를 하던 때 명량의 태풍은 GSL에까지 불어닥쳤는데요. 그 시작은 바로 이분이었습니다.
안 되겠다 그래가지고
네.
얼마 전에 그 명량인가?
네.
그걸 보고 왔어요. 제가.
네.
그 전술을 한번 사용하도록 하겠습니다.
아, 그럼 오늘 이순신 전략인가요?
저도 명량을 봤다면 어떻게 좀 전술을 짐작할 수 있었을 텐데 명량 볼 시간에 연습하느라 전술을 좀 되게 불안해지기도 하고 저도 뭐 명량 보고 왔거든요. 시사회로 보고 와가지고 남들보다 더 일찍 봐가지고 더 좋은 전략 짰어요.
그런데 명량을 보셨는지 모르겠네요. 오늘 참 중요한 변수가 될 것 같아요.
명량은 안 봤는데
네.
빨리 인터넷을 켜서
그렇죠.
명량 좀 후기 같은 거 좀 봐야 될 것 같아요. 아니 아까 저 원래 보통 인터뷰 듣고 안 왔거든요. 아니 진짜 아까 너무 웃긴 거예요. 진짜 아니 와 이거 신세계다 이게 진짜. 와 근데 그걸 한번 도발해보고 싶겠다. 오라고 나왔는데 뭔가 부처님 느낌이어가지고. 부처님 이길 수 없으니까.
저 진짜 명량인가요? 예, 명량이네. 제2의 명량록이 펼쳐질 수 있어요.
부산 한번 침략해야죠. 인해 전술 한번 보여드리겠습니다.
이번 시즌을 휩쓸었던 또 하나의 이슈, 바로 아이스버킷 챌린지죠.
시작하시나! 와 진짜.
GSL은 엄연한 개인 리그. 하지만 이번 시즌 들어 팀원 공격과 팀 내 신경전의 수위는 더욱 높아졌습니다.
저 성주요. 형들 좀 안 괴롭혔으면 좋겠어요. 문규리 아나운서님도 좀 안 괴롭혔으면 좋겠어요.
꼭 올라가도록 하겠습니다.
네, 알겠습니다.
말 좀 많이 하고 숙소에서 하는 만큼만 좀 했으면 좋겠어요.
말을 많이 한단 말이야?
쓰잘데기 없는 얘기 많이 해요.
네, 말도 많이 하고 그리고 이상하게 인터뷰할 때 단답하더라고요.
자 오늘 조지명식을 시작하겠습니다.
숙소에서 계속 뽑을 거라고.
정말요? 진짜로? 뭐라고 대답하셨어요?
뭐 저 유준이 뽑은다고 그랬어요.
처음에 성주가 저를 뽑는다고 했었어요. 날 뽑으면 너 손목이 남아나지 않는다고 하니까 다음부터 조용히 태수한테 가서 아직 좀 인성이 올바르진 못해요.
제 손목 부러뜨린다 해가지고 다른 팀원들이 너무 센 것 같아요.
진에어가 제일 약하다.
여기서 보기에는
예.
그런 것 같아요.
그럼 누가 제일 약해요 보시기에 솔직히?
다 비슷한 것 같아요.
비슷해요?
이후 여기저기 발발한 팀원 간의 내전.
여기서는 이영호 선수와 김대혁 선수의 라이벌입니다.
완전 지옥가? 완전 천국인데. 영호한테 한마디 할게요. 일단 영호한테 영호야 너는 우승도 많이 해봤고 나도
우승 한번 해봐야지.
와 진짜
또 원희상
선수 얘기도 좀
예, 들어봐요.
힘들게 만약에 영호 형이랑 해서 올라가면 왠지 또 윤수 형한테 또 바칠 것 같아요 제가. 차라리 영호 형이 절로 가셔서 좀 윤수 형도 처단해 주시고.
이 사이가 시즌 오는 순간 제 시나리오는 완성이었거든요. 보통 이사기 빨고 올라가려 했거든요. 그래서 누가 오든 일단 이사이가 시즌에 온 거에 만족하고 있고.
여기까지 선수들의 화려한 입담과 개인 리그의 매력을 보여준 재밌는 신경전이었습니다. 그 어느 때보다 열광하고 환호했던 3개월간의 GSL이 끝을 향해 달려가고 있습니다. 하지만 아직 완성되지 않은 이야기가 있죠. 바로 이신영 선수와 어윤수 선수의 이야기입니다. 자, 과연 이번 2014년 마지막 시즌이 어떻게 마무리가 될지 여러분 끝까지 이 페이지가 완성되는 순간을 놓치지 마시기 바라겠습니다.
Welcome back. We started out tonight with Sue having a 2-0 lead. Innovation has now turned that around. Kappa's incoming. Innovation has turned that around with 3 wins in a row. We're now in set 6 here. It's going to come down to either Innovation ends it or we go to the final match.
Yeah.
With it being 3-3.
It's pretty tense here, man. Next map can be Deadwing. And Deadwing, it's a gigantic map. If they are cross spawns, I think that bodes pretty well for Sue. If they're vertical spawns, though, that's going to be a bit harder. Innovation's going to have, you know, that obviously that high ground he can kind of attack down into Sue's 4-base area. But definitely these maps are doable for Sue, no doubt. It's this map and then Overgrowth if he wins this map. So there's still hope for Sue to come back here.
We'll have to see. And we're actually going right into this game. The game's loaded up. Innovation against Sue. This is this year's final GSL Code S. It is Sue's 4th time in a row, which is unbelievable, really. To be in a GSL finals, he has never won a Code S. Innovation stands in his way now.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Guys, tell your friends to tune in right now. We're here at GOMTV. One of the most anticipated finals in StarCraft II history, Innovation against Sue. In the upper right, in the red, 1 game away from taking home the championship title. He is
SK텔레콤 T1 Innovation.
wonder if he's going to proxy again, actually.
I really don't think so.
In the bottom right, in the blue, excuse me.
SK텔레콤 T1 Sue.
Okay, again, 4th time in the GSL finals. He needs to win every game from here on out, the next 2 games.
Yeah. Will he be able to do this? Maybe, man. You know, Innovation could end up closing this out. There are these vertical spawns where you can take that high ground road to go down. But still, you know, it's not going to be that hard for Sue to hold on to 3 bases or even 4. It's just that when you can attack, like, downhill, that definitely helps out quite a bit.
That's very true. We have the conservative builds from both players, a hatch first and a command center first. Can't say I really blame Innovation for going this route.
Maybe we'll see an actual macro game coming up. It's definitely a possibility at this point.
Well, we have had yet to have, you know, a end game ZBT. That's pretty sick.
Wow, is that me and Tasteless?
Yeah. There's me in my spacesuit and you naked.
That's what I look like.
Yeah, yeah. With your exoskeleton.
Yeah. My chitinous plating.
Yeah. What was I saying? We have yet to have an endgame TBZ. The closest we got was game number 3.
I saw a Mutalisk today, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we saw a few Mutas, and the rest of these games we really didn't get to layer tech. We didn't, you know,
actually,
a lot of the games didn't have medevacs, really.
It
because
is
they were so short.
Very reminiscent of Marine King Prime against IMNST way back
History
in the
repeats
day.
itself.
Like, they had 1 game out of 7 that went to mutas. Everything else was like, you know, bunker rushes and roaches and banelings and stuff like that. And that's basically what we've seen here. But how will this one end? Man, if Sue gets that 2nd place, I don't know if there's anything you can do at that point. I think you just accept it.
It's so weird that we did not have a lot of macro games, at least not so far. Everybody was anticipating, you know, this to be a longer series. Today's actually been moving quite quickly.
Yeah, it certainly has.
And I certainly did not expect this many cheeses. We've had 4 cheeses out of 5 games so far. This game is so far shaping up to be a macro game, though.
Yeah, it certainly is.
CC first and Hatch first.
Notice he is taking out these rocks. Doesn't want any sort of quick tank push through there. Can be very, very annoying. Kind of makes you make some extra early lings and attack those rocks. So a little bit annoying that you have to do that as Zerg, but not that big a deal. I mean, the map is gigantic, and that definitely can help a Zerg that gets some good creep spread and macro going.
Well, the rocks are going to be torn down now. I really wonder what's going on in Sue's head after the results so far today.
Panic, perhaps? Definitely not good things. Hopefully he can keep his cool, though. Sue, definitely one of the absolute greatest players we've ever had in this game. It's just if he can calm down and take a championship, I'm sure that he would be very happy with that.
It's interesting because we don't normally have the same individuals in finals over and over and over.
No, not in years. Like,
and to have this in a row like this,
yeah.
I mean, part of me wants to say that, of course, we'll probably see Sue in a finals again, whether he wins or loses here today, just for the sheer number of times he's been here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is real consistency. But then another part of me wants to point out that really it's so difficult to get into a finals. It's possible Sue loses this and is never in a finals again. That does happen. We do not have players stay on top forever. You know, times do change.
Certainly. You know, we've had players in the past that were so regular, like, who can forget MVP, man? This guy's been in so many finals. Not even Sue's passed him yet. But could you imagine him making a GSL Codes finals nowadays? No, you actually can't.
Yeah.
So it is a possibility that this is Sue's last chance at a Codes championship. But
I mean, this story can only end one of 2 ways. I mean, it can either be that Sue finally, you know, he's climbed the mountain so many times, but he never got to the peak.
That's right.
And it might end with, yes, once again, Sue is this tragic figure, you know, who is so good but has yet to get, you know, that first place.
It's so true.
Or it could end in, you know, the story of perseverance where Sue has, you know, practiced so hard and gotten so far over and over again, and today was a day that he should, you know, that he did, I should say, become a champion.
It's like he gets to the South Pole and there's already a flag there, and then him and most of his men die on the way back.
It's like he gets to the North Pole, and, you know, it turns out that his opponent's actually Santa Claus, and you know.
Turns out his opponent is a flock of polar bears, and they just eat him. A flock.
We're all over the place, man.
Yeah. Well, we do have these Banshees trying to get something done. Not quite able to yet. By the way, we haven't really mentioned yet, this is going to be upgraded roaches, maybe some Hydras later on.
Yeah, sure.
And I kind of like it. I like the style that he's going for here. It's very, very powerful. It packs such a strong punch. But if we see a really fantastic play out of Innovation, if he's very careful about when he takes his bases, there may not ever be an opening for the roaches to do anything.
Spire starting here. And the upgrade's actually about to finish up here for the Zerg, that range upgrade and armor upgrade. He's still droning up heavily. Stim is now about to finish up here as well. And Artosis, dare I say, I think we're going to have, you know, one of these epic TVZs.
I think so.
That we're so used to seeing from these two players, but apparently when you put them together, it's a rare thing.
Yeah. Well, we do have the third base going down. We'll see if Sue takes a fourth in a moment here.
There's the armory. Whoa, these are later tech structures, Artosis.
Are those upgrades on both sides?
I've heard of those before, but
is that
certainly
a fourth
hadn't seen any here this series.
A fourth base versus a third base.
Cool. Okay, so we're actually going to have these two guys do what they're best at, which is, you know, late game in this matchup.
Now, it's kind of interesting. If he's clicked on a Roach at all, then he probably thinks it's going to stay on Roach, but we do have the melee attack upgrade coming, so maybe not. Could see him switching up. He is getting Baneling speed. A lot of Lings on the way.
Metabolic boost is almost done. Now, note Terran did back off. It looks like he wanted to force some Banelings, which is not a bad idea. You can push out and then force them to make Banes. If you notice, this is timed out pretty well to where the Zerg was making Mutas at the same time. So all those Banelings that he's not really using right now, that gas could have gone towards Mutalisks.
Certainly it could have.
Very, very subtle, but pretty smart play there from Innovation.
Yeah, I like it too, because if he checks and it's 1-1 Roaches, I would never attack right now with this army against someone who has 1-1 Roaches, because there's a chance he has a ton of them back home and will crush you. So I think it's like a pretty safe and intelligent move. Some good creep removal here by Innovation so far. Has to be careful about this though. Doesn't want to lose too many units.
All right, he medevac boosts out of there. He's going to regroup with his army. Supplies are virtually even. We only have 5 mutas out. You'd probably want to have a little bit more. Okay, we see he's making some more mutas now.
Yeah, all sorts of upgrades on the way. He's about to have Baneling speed. He's going to have that +1 melee, which is going to make him have 1-1-1 ground upgrades. Pretty strong so far. Even has that +2 carapace on the way. In the meantime, we do have this defensive formation from Innovation. Some Hellbats, some Widow Mines, a little bit of everything there while he continues his upgrades.
All right, more Banelings are being hatched now. Notice, again, Innovation just pokes out, takes out a few creep tumors and backs up. He's got a really nice spread. It's almost like an arrow pointing down here of Widow Mines. And he's attacking up, but then he backs up immediately. He's very cautious about counterattacks here.
Yeah. It's very smart of him as well. And look at this. Nice setting off of those Widow Mines by Sue. Just picking off anything he can for a few Lings. Good trades. But it's really smart that he's playing like this. He doesn't want to be overwhelmed. He realizes this is a gigantic map. Sue has a great economy. Sue has good upgrades. He has speed. His creep is being pushed out. So Innovation is being very careful about how he plays this. You do one thing wrong, Sue has shown us in the past, he will run you over.
Well, Sue's got a nice arc out here. He wants to flank him when Innovation starts to go down. He's going to have this army of Banelings and Lings, and I guess the Mutas are over there as well. Hit from the right side, while the rest of his army hits from the bottom. Now, Innovation's still so conservative. He's really waiting for the Zerg to feed into his army. He's waiting for Sue to overstep. But so far, Sue has been very, very safe this whole series. Or, excuse me, this whole game.
He certainly has, and that's the way he should be. You know, when Sue loses a macro game nice Widow Mine drop, killing off quite a bit. But when Sue loses a macro game in this matchup, I love this.
This is exactly what Innovation should be doing. This is so smart.
Wow.
He noticed that he wasn't able to use those Widow Mines as effectively in the push, so he just dropped a few here and there to take out drones, and now he can start to push down. Okay, the army's now going to come in. Here's that flank I was talking about.
A huge amount of units coming in. A lot of the Widow Mines already used up in those drops. And if this many Banelings coming in, he could be in a lot of trouble here.
Oh my God, Sue's army is so big. He's continuing to push forward. Those Widow Mines, they were effective in the harass, but the sheer bulk of Zerg units that's here, there's just nothing Innovation can do. Now, is he going to try to break the wall? He is going to try to break the wall. He's sending those Banelings up there. There are defensive Widow Mines. They are taken out, and Sue's army is spilling in.
That's right. We have a ton of Banelings coming in. The Mutas going after this turret right now. Roaches and Lings all over the place, but good building placement and some repair here from Innovation does make him hold on a bit longer.
Sue decides to back up. He may be hatching more Banelings now on the low ground. He did also do a decent amount of damage to the workers there. A scan here from Innovation to check if Banelings are morphing. He decides to push out. God, he has a lot of medevacs.
Yeah, he still has a huge amount of supply tases. It was a strong attack, but is he spelling something? No, not quite. He has.
Is he making a Mickey Mouse head with creep tumors there?
Oh my God! The only way to counter that is a Donald Duck face with Widow Mines.
So the attack from Zerg right now, looking pretty strong. Terran wants to back up onto the high ground.
Yeah. Ooh, another nice Widow Mine drop going down. 11 more drones do get taken out.
Oh, I really thought he was going to intercept that with his mutas.
Well, he's got to be careful how he's moving his army around as well. Now, if he attacks off creep and loses his army, that is going to be really painful. Looks like he's starting to think about it. He's running in with these Lings. There's a lot of Widow Mines, but he does pull them pretty well. The Widow Mine's not so effective. The Baneling's starting to get some connections, but Innovation spreading is fantastic.
Oh man, Sue actually has too much. And with the Banelings coming in here, that combination, I think he's going to take out this base. There are some production facilities, by the way, just a little bit above this command center. So
it looks like he is starting to roll in with these Banelings. Innovation just barely holding on once again.
The bunker's actually a lifesaver in this.
Yeah, second time that bunker really saved him. Who'd think the bunker at your natural saves your third every time?
We've seen other players that would salvage that, you know, several minutes back into this game. But that is one of the things that's allowing him to hang on to that base. Innovation, though, still not missing a beat. Both these guys macroing beautifully. And 3-3 is about to get done, Artosis. This may mean the next attack from Sue will not be as effective. Maybe I should eat my words, though. This is a lot of Banelings that'll be totaled up here.
Let's not forget, he's been on 4 base against 3 this whole time, and that's normally the focus point of a TVZ is trying to kill the 4th. Instead, we've seen this entire game, Sue attacking into Innovation.
He's backing up now. He's trying to use the barracks to filter out some of those Banelings. There's just so many Marines, and I think he overstepped there. He lost a lot of mutas. Now he's going to come in here and try to get these SCDs. SCDs being pulled. And actually, he's not going to lose anywhere near the number that I thought he would have.
Yeah,
when I first saw those come in there.
He's still strong up at 50 SCVs.
Innovation's still doing a fantastic job harassing with these Widow Mines. Also, 5th base up and running for Sue.
Wow, the 5th base, very important indeed. Even though he's taking this economic damage, has a lot of drones all over the place. Still near 70 drones right now. We do have Innovation pushing back this creep once again. Cannot be battling on the creep, so a very strong move. These two really fighting toe-to-toe this game.
Another drop over here at this 5th base. Meanwhile, Innovation looks like he was debating picking up and then going to the that natural. Okay, he is going to go around and go to the natural now that the drop is happening over here. Zerg sends the mutas and the Lings down here. Takes care of this, so that base is still going to be up and running. He takes out the medevac as well. And excuse me, I made a miscall there. He did not try to then drop into the second. He actually kept those medevacs stagnant there outside of the 3rd base. And it looks like he just wants to regroup now.
Oh my god. More Widow Mine drops coming in. It might be time for a Spore Crawler, Tasteless, I tell you.
Yeah, this has been going on for quite a while. Now, Innovation is... You know, he's keeping Zerg busy, but he's also not able to max out his army here because he is, you know, throwing away little bits of units here and there.
In fact, only 11 mutas out. You know, that can be an issue trying to catch all these medevacs. Another Widow Mine drop coming in. Looks like he is starting to make some crawlers there, but the Widow Mines burrow so quickly. Some more kills. 51 workers killed by Innovation so far this game. Just crazy.
Now, the harassment here from Innovation has been pretty annoying for Sue, but I don't know when a push is actually going to come through that's going to be able to crush Sue. Sue is starting to take control of the bottom left quadrant of the map, and the longer this game goes on, the more expansions there he's going to be taking. For Terran right now, it's going to be a little bit trickier to get a 5th base.
That's right. That 4th comes very easily. But hold on. We actually have a big surround here by Sue running in. So many Banelings going forward. The Widow Mines do burrow. Not the best connections, but great splitting here from Innovation.
Yeah, Innovation, unbelievable splitting. The Banelings are now coming up, and Zerg's going to have to just barely turn around.
Oh, man. These two tit for tat so far. Another drop from this medevac that was never caught. Hitting that 3rd base. Going over towards the 5th now. Sue going to have to retreat and clean this up.
I love how he's going in between the 5th and the 4th, just using that narrow gap. He's going to get that hatchery. Meanwhile, a push headed southbound towards another one of Sue's bases over here.
Sue doesn't really have that much supply left, Tasteless. His army is cut in half at this point. Is he going to be able to actually hold on? Oh, Widow Mine hits his mutas. Banelings do roll out, but a lot of Widow Mines are still undetected.
There's just barely too much. I think this is the tipping point. I think we're going to see Innovation win the GSL and Sue. Oh, did we get a GG? Okay, we were not in game. GG.
Oh my God.
Sue has lost again.
Another 2nd place for the greatest Zerg player in the world, and Innovation takes home his first GSL Code S.
Wow, unbelievable. Innovation defeats Sue. Will Sue ever become a champion? Will he be in the finals again? I want to say yes. He's done what no one else has done before. But he wasn't able to beat, his past. He wasn't able to overcome his past.
Kind of a bittersweet victory here for Innovation. Just having joined SKT1, taking down their star player Sue. The 4th time Sue has lost in the finals. You notice it's kind of like the team is not even running up like we normally see because, I mean, to run up and cheer for one player might make the other one even feel bad. So
that's actually a very good point. You basically have to give the 2 teammates their space here.
Yeah. So it's a victory for Innovation, a well-deserved one. He had a fantastic season. Once again, the hope of Terrans around the world.
Terran is back, guys. There is his family right there.
첫 번째 도전에는
So, on to the winner's
선수의
interview,
역습을
guys.
당하면서 가족들이 다 있는 이 경기장에서 눈물 흘리고 돌아갔는데
So it's your first attempt in the finals. You were defeated by Sulky.
가족 경제
You couldn't grab a victory.
그리고 어머님 아버님 다 오신 이
Tonight,
상황에서
all your family is here.
아들이 우승했어.
They came to watch you play.
오빠가 우승했어. 형이
And you finally
우승했어.
won.
직접 이야기를 할 수 있습니다.
And now you are a GSL Code S champion. How do you feel?
초반에 경기가 너무 안 풀려가지고 오늘 되게
You know, in the early part of the series, it didn't go well at all. So I thought it was going to be really tough to win from there, but I just stayed calm. I did my best to focus on the game.
더 기쁜 것 같아요.
무엇보다도
All I can say is that I'm really happy.
그리고 가족들, 수많은 팬분들이 오늘 이렇게 함께를 해주셨기 때문에 이시영
So all your
선수가
teammates, your
더욱더
family,
힘을 낼 수 있을 거라
and your
생각하는데
fans
0대2로 졌을 때
are down here
들어왔을 때
tonight.
입구 뚫리고 정말 허탈했어요. 1, 2세트 경기는 무슨 일에서 잡아야 되는데 그게 안 됐단 말이에요. 그 어려운 상황에서 어떤 생각이 들었습니까?
And what do you think specifically happened in game 1 and 2? What were you thinking?
초반에 이제 한 2승이나 3승으로 시작해서 이제 후반부에 1승만 따내는 식으로.
You know, it's funny. I thought I was going to win 1 or 2 sets in a row at the start,
1, 2세트를
but it was the complete opposite of what I expected. I lost the first 2 games, and then turned the series around.
있겠다라는 생각을 했는데 그래도 한 경기 한 경기 그냥 집중한다는 생각으로.
But initially, after those losses at the start, I thought I was going to lose the whole thing one-sidedly. I tried to do that daring double rack strategy, and that was how I was able to change the balance of the series.
자, 쉽게 지금 패배한 이후에 지금 나오지 못하고 있는
Ladies and gentlemen,
상황입니다.
tonight we've had
자,
2
그래도
amazing
어린
opponents.
선수 힘내서 앞으로 멋진 활동
It does not look like, by the way, guys, I think
여러분,
Sue
어린
is
선수에게
staying
뜨거운 박수를
in the booth.
부탁드립니다.
So we're going to have the audience cheer here for Sue.
예. 자, 저희가 좀 인터뷰를 하면서
I don't believe we will be doing an interview with Sue here.
게이머 생활하면서 이 7천만 원의 우승 상금 그리고 가족들 앞에서
Yep, we're just going to give
저를
them some space.
밀어주고 그리고 응원해주고 해서 진짜 고맙다는 생각이 좀 들 텐데 어머님과 아버님이 정말 좋아하실 것 같아요.
So, Innovation, you must feel really thankful to all your fans, your family.
정말 우리 형이 이렇게 무대에서 우승한 형이다 이제 자랑스럽게 이야기할 수 있거든요. 그동안 2000일이 넘는 그 기간 동안에
Do you have anything you want to say to your parents?
묵묵히 뒤에서 박수를 쳐주고 응원해주신 가족
And to
여러분께 또 한 말씀 해주셔야죠.
all your brothers and sisters that came down here today?
네, 누구보다도 더 열심히 저를 위해서 기도해 주시는 게 가족이라 가지고 되게
My family's been praying for me all the time, and I really appreciate all their support.
자, 오늘 마지막까지 최선을 다해준 어윤 선수에게 다시 한번 뜨거운 박수를 부탁드리겠습니다.
It says, put your hands together for Sue. He did his best here today.
네, 어윤 선수와도 좀 몇 마디 나눠보도록 하겠습니다.
We are actually getting cheers in the audience here for Sue. They're chanting his name.
인정하는 선수 중 한 명이 어윤 선수고요. 오늘 수많은 팬분들이 어윤 선수가 아쉽게 패배를 했습니다만 그래도 가능성 있는 선수다.
Not only the fans say this, but all the players as well say that you're an amazing Zerg player.
이번 시즌 좀 이게 정말 아쉽게 안 풀렸는데 이번 시즌만 있는 것이 아니라 바로 다음 달에 핫식스컵이
This season
있어요.
the games are really close.
거기서 이시영 선수 다시 만나 대결 한번 펼칠 수 있거든요.
But we don't need to wait until next year to have a GSL because we do have the Hot 6 Cup as we do every year at GOM. So we'll see you there as well. Do you have anything you want to say to your friends and family?
우승하게 됐는데 일단 축하한다고 하고 싶어요.
Yeah, Innovation won tonight. I would like to say congratulations to Innovation first of all. I know I'm always ending up second place.
별로 이렇게 나가고 싶은 마음이 안 생기는데 좀 마음
You know, it's
열심히
pretty hard for me to be standing here on the final stage again. I just don't know how to win in the finals. All I can do is keep trying.
그 선수에게 가장 큰 힘이 되는 건 바로 여러분의 박수와 응원입니다. 어윤 선수가 자, 오늘 좀 아쉽게 준우승을 차지했지만 다음 시즌 이 실력을 계속해서 이어서 멋진 경기를
The
펼치길
runner-up,
바라고
you know,
팬분들과
oftentimes gets so much fan support, and especially somebody like Sue.
자리해 주셨는데
There's so many people out there who have been cheering for him to win a GSL.
믿고 자 지켜봐 달라고 자 끝으로 좀 한 말씀 또 부탁드리겠습니다.
So Sue, do you have anything you want to say to your fans
이제 가족
and your family as well that's here?
마음이 아프겠죠.
I love my mom and dad and my sisters.
텐데
It must be painful to see me the runner-up again.
그냥 응원 계속 해줬으면 좋겠어요.
Please just cheer for me next time.
자 오늘 이신영 선수는 포인트를 확보하고 자 이제 뭐 등수 계산 해봐야 되겠지만 앞으로 전 세계
So,
원컵을
Innovation, you've got the WCS points to go to BlizzCon.
Sorry, Snoop. 핫식스컵과 앞으로의 행복 이 수많은 팬분들
You got a chance to prove that you're the top tier in the world.
각오한 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
이제 연말에도
Anything to say to the Terran players out there now that the Terran era is just starting?
예전처럼 우승할 수 있도록 하겠습니다.
From now on, I'm going to try my best
감사드리고요. 그럼 지금부터
to take first place as many times as I possibly can in the GSL.
시상식을 거행하도록 하겠습니다. 시상식을 진행할 때 여러분 선수에게
Well, that does it for the interviews, guys.
자, 이번
We're going to be going to the award ceremony.
우승 시상은
Artosis, pretty crazy finals here. Indeed. Very unexpected games. A lot of daring cheese strats.
Look, this is what we see sometimes between teammates. This is what we see sometimes between top of the world players, where they're both just so good that macro games don't even make sense sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta have cheeses.
2014
And we are going to be giving out the prizes now. Here's our representative from Blizzard.
SK텔레콤 T1 수 어윤수.
And this is our GSL Season 3 2014 runner-up, Sue. And he does not go home empty-handed.
That's right.
That is roughly 15 grand, $15,000.
A lot of money right there.
어윤 선수에게 뜨거운 박수를 부탁드립니다.
Don't forget, he will be at BlizzCon fighting for a ridiculously huge prize pool.
Yeah, that's very true.
김효수 상무이사님께서 수고를 해주시겠습니다. 대망의 우승.
And I believe now we bring out the first place prize. And this is the GSL Codes 2014 champion, Innovation.
Of course, for Innovation, a gigantic prize purse here. Look at that, 70 million won. It's as big as it sounds, guys. 70 grand going into his pocket.
Congratulations to Innovation. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Artosis, great work. This will be the last Code S of the year, but we are going to be doing the Hot 6 Cup.
That's right.
More details on that soon, guys.
And of course, you're going to see some great more StarCraft this year. We still have the other 2 WCSs going on. We have BlizzCon coming up, a Hot 6 Cup, as Kesa said. Plenty of awesome StarCraft till the end of the year.
Well, it's always a treat to cast the GSL finals. And yeah, it was another great finals. I really didn't expect the games to look like they did.
Man,
I thought it was going to be these more macro games, but it's kind of cool to see both Sue and Innovation doing these wild strats, cheesing.
Look,
I guess whatever it takes to win.
Those two are so good, Tasteless. Fantastic to see them both doing so well. I mean, if these guys were Hearthstone cards, you could only have one of them in your deck.
That's for sure. They'd be the gold cards, too.
Yes.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Yeah.
A lot of dust to make that, Tasteless.
Well, guys, this is such a treat.
It seems like
I believe the Korean stream is just talking about how this whole year's been.
well,
and this has actually been a great year for the GSL.
Has been insane. You know, we were so Terran light in the other seasons, and the Terrans really
It
made
was
a
so
great comeback.
Protoss dominant.
Yeah, but
it got a bit wearing.
I tell you, this many seasons in a row with Sue in the finals, seems like Zerg's doing pretty well. We've had a lot of Protoss champions. We've had now Innovation winning. So this has been a fantastic year to Codas. I hope that you guys really enjoyed it, because we certainly did.
4 years and going strong here at the GSL.
That's right. Can't wait till next year. See what we have in store.
Yeah, next year should kick a lot of ass.
Well, StarCraft II just gets better and better, actually. That is a fact. If you look at the game now compared to what it was like at the beginning, and then
when we were
towards
casting
the end of Wings of Liberty,
the guy's just force feeling the ramp. There's one guy going 2 racks, Marine Marauder, and he's just like, I hope there's no force fields here. And then they either does or does not get up, and then game ends shortly after that. No, I'd say it's gotten much better, Artosis.
And it will continue to do so. StarCraft II is such a beautiful game.
Yeah. So Hot 6 Cup, definitely don't miss out on that. And this is the last GSL Code S for the year.
That's right. That's right. I'm sad that it's over so early in the year. It is only the beginning of October, but again, a lot more great StarCraft. Taste and I will be involved, so
we'll be there.
We'll see you there.
You'll see us. We'll be around. Well, we are waiting to just pass off to our final shot of our champion here.
We have
a little bit of a different format than a lot of the other finals we've done.
Real quick before that happens, your favorite moment of this year in GSL? This maybe is not a fair answer because he wanted a moment, but for me, my favorite part of this year of the GSL is the fact that we've had Sue in every single finals and he hasn't won yet, and that's a really cool storyline. Okay, that's really good.
What about you?
Oh, it's better than yours. My favorite part of this year is Zest.
Zest?
Yeah.
But you were like all about Rain.
No, I am. But he's been around for years now.
Yeah.
My favorite part of this year is Zest because he's my new Rain. I have 2 Rains now.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't mean I love Rain any less.
Yeah, that's true. The abundant
I have enough room for
Artosis.
2 in my life.
Yeah.
It's all good.
We're just waiting for our Korean casters to wrap it up.
Well, it looks like, guys, this is going to be just about it for us. And I think there's almost nothing left to say here. Thank you much for watching. Make sure you check out the other WCS tournaments this year.
And tell your friends to check out these VODs if they didn't. This is a really cool finals. We are going to be closing it out now. So for Artosis and myself, we love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us, whether it was at the start of the GSL 4 years ago or if you're a new viewer now. This has been a fantastic year, and I think next year is going to be even better.
I certainly hope so.
I'm not going to lie, guys. We're just trying to stall here for this camera shot, and it finally came. So that does it, guys. We love you. Good night. This has been another GSL Code S.